There's a place up in the mountains that I've always wondered if I'd ever be able to come back to.
Yan, yung Flex bus, sobrang cool na bus yan. May banyo, may wifi.
This story starts with me and
May
Dan
ano ba
standing
meron
at a bus station in Milan back
siya.
in 2017.
Ganda. Ganda. Oh my God.
It was my first time ever in Europe, so everything felt so amazing. Everything was new and nothing seemed like anything back in the Philippines.
Wala pa yung driver.
So forgive me for spazzing at the sight of a double-decker bus. I had never heard of this place before in my life, and all I knew was that we needed to take this 4-hour bus ride to get to.
Right now, we're in Chamonix.
And the place is, how do I put this?
Sobrang ganda.
Unfortunately, when we got there, we learned that the cable car going to the top of the mountain, the reason we were there in the first place, was
Cancelled because of weather.
so we spent the rest of the day cramming and rebooking our flight. Which brings me back to square one, all alone in Milan, where it all began. I had 2 hours to spare in the city, so my first order of business was to get me some Jolly. Chamonix Mont Blanc, more commonly known simply as
Chamonix.
is a small town located right at the borders of France, Switzerland, and Italy. So there are a few different ways to get to this place. It sits at the foot of the French Alps, which means it's surrounded by beautiful snow-capped mountains, and it's just north of Mont Blanc, which is the highest mountain of Western Europe. The plan was simple. Get on the 2 p.m. Flixbus and arrive there at 6, but the traffic was so bad I ended up getting there at 10 p.m., 4 hours later than I should have. I woke up the next morning to the sight of people flying across our window. Apparently, the hotel we were staying at was located right beside the paragliding landing zone. Cat's sisters decided to try it, so we decided to wait for them when they landed.
Pink paragliding.
Ayaw niya maniwala kasi na may dala kang ano.
Mine will be.
It's funny when you think about it. Because we only spent a few hours there the first time that we went. But Chamonix has become very special to me. And the even funnier thing is, I thought going back there to spend more days would somehow make it feel more real. And in some ways, it did. But that wasn't entirely true because I ended up just having a few hours more than I did before. But retracing our steps, reliving our memories with our family, especially with someone who wasn't even born yet at the time, makes me feel really lucky to be back here. It makes me feel like this was the first time all over again.
And Team Kara! Team Kara!
I'm not saying that our first trip wasn't special, because it was. On the contrary, I think I finally realized the fact that it was fleeting was precisely the reason it was. It was never about how much time we spent there or the number of things we were able to do. But it was always about how this place in the mountains made us feel that made it so.